Joining us today on Morning Blend is Staff Sergeant Tyler Teed. He is with the Howell Army Recruiting Center. Welcome to the program, sir. What is your Army story?
So pretty much, I was kind of like a lot of kids where I was in college and then on a baseball scholarship, and then I got hurt, and so my scholarship kind of got taken away. So I didn't really know what to do with paying for college or anything of that. And I knew eventually I wanted to be a police officer. So I thought, I talked to the Army Reserves, and pretty much that's how I got in. When I came into the Army Reserves can help pay for the college, and now I'm debt free because of the Army. They paid for my 4-year degree, and I've been in for 12 years. I've been my MOS, which is my job, is 31 Bravo, which is a military police officer. Excuse me. That's what I did. Well, I was in the reserves. Then I came over to be a recruiter on active duty. So I deployed 3 times, went to Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. And while I was in the reserves, I did many different jobs. I was actually a police officer in the Phoenix area for a little over 4 years. So I got to do that as well. And then I just thought I needed to do a little bit more and go on active duty and do out my rest of my 8 years in here and get an extra pension.
So what is the Army looking for in potential future soldiers?
So anyone that has the grind, the mental toughness, and just the willingness to serve their country, and not just their country, but also their community as well.
What do you think, if someone might be interested, what are some of the opportunities that the Army can provide to someone who's interested in that life?
Absolutely. So one of the big things is the educational benefit. Like if you go active duty, if you just do a minimum of 3 years, the Army will pay for your college 100%, tuition, board, everything of that nature. And then if you go for the Army Reserves, can pay anywhere between 70% to 80% of your tuition and everything, depending on what kind of university you go to, if it's public, private, so on and so forth. And then also the Army Reserves has what's called student loan repayment program, where if you have already student loans already, they'll pay up to $30,000 worth of student loan repayments. So it's definitely, that's the biggest avenue is the education wise. But also the job traits. So if a lot of people like to do, mechanics, welding, everything like that, the Army will pay for those trades. So you don't have to go to school and pay out of pocket and everything like that. The Army will go and pay for all that schooling for you.
Staff Sergeant Tyler Teed. Find him at the Howell Army Recruiting Center. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, ma'am.